is limitless. Winning's always deserved, no one is giving it. My moment will exceed beyond the life I'm living in. It ain't about how long you live, but what you did with it. Our only luxury is time, so while I'm alive, I'll be on my grind, play the bond, sacrifice for mine, put it on the line in my prime. Put in work until I feel the world is mine. When it's over, they'll be talking about the mark I left behind.
Honda of Fairfield officially started serving the powersports needs of the Cincinnati area on Tuesday, March 1st, 2005. And for 20 years, the passion has never dwindled. Reshaping the bones of what used to be an automotive dealership into the unstoppable powersports juggernaut it is today was no easy task. And all that effort has not gone unnoticed. The dealership and its employees have made a big impact on the community they serve and have been lauded by many as the finest motorcycle dealership in Cincinnati. Their dedication to the Honda brand means constantly educating themselves to provide the best possible customer experience. High-quality customer service can only come from a skilled team, and theirs is top-notch. Over the years, the sales, service, and parts departments have been shaped into a cohesive network of people with the knowledge to get the job done right. But as those years have passed, the building has begun to show its age. It was time for an upgrade that would reflect the quality of experience customers have been receiving. Renovation officially began on July 22, 2024, and at first centered around the sales floor. Keeping the construction dust off of everything was challenging, to put it mildly. The awnings and signage were removed to make way for the substructure facade. Walls and old flooring material were next to go. An undergirding was added to strengthen the base layer before the outer elements could be layered on with matching materials. Here we can see the excavation of dirt to lay a foundation for the service department's porte-cochere. Mishaps can occur during any construction project, as this truck driver inadvertently delivered a killing blow to one of our parking lot lights. No worries, we'll just move them all to the edge of the lot and increase our parking capabilities in the process. While we were quite pleased with the removal of a door that never got any daily use, there were some that did not share our enthusiasm. The restraining order, we're told, is good for at least 6 months. Starting with Phase 2 of construction, we can see a fresh coat of industrial mac and cheese has been applied to the exterior of the building to keep out the weather and seal in the flavor. Shortly after that, demo began in the ATV room. November has arrived, bringing with it the annual Honda of Fairfield Chili Tournament of Champions. This year's winner was none other than Chris Hedrick. Make sure to give him a nice warm hug next time you see him. Quite an impressive tool here doing the ripping and tearing on that concrete. Tinnitus is a heck of a thing, let me tell you.
Get the video at the worst time.
New garage doors have been installed and are looking fabulous. Now that the old service entrance has been removed, a barrier is installed to keep the raccoons and other local fauna from having wild parties when the employees are away. The service counter doors arrived a few days later and were installed in record time. As the sales floor continues to be refreshed, the new lavatories are starting to take shape. New glass panels for the parts department doors are finally here, some weighing upwards of 80 pounds each. As everyone else is dressing their Christmas trees with tinsel and popcorn, parts department gets dressed with a coat of paint on the walls and some wood paneling to brighten up the desk. the construction did make seemingly normal tasks more taxing than usual, it thankfully did not impede the sale of bikes, ATVs, and power equipment, even in the colder months of winter. Layering these panels in the correct order and orientation was a challenging key to the look of the new exterior, as cutting even one of them wrong means every panel installed would be out of alignment. Rain or shine, through snow and frigid temperatures, from early morning to late in the evening, the work continues. January can be described as a cold, gray bucket of suck. Gone are the festivities and colorful holiday lights of yore. In their stead are expanded waistlines and a side of matching debt. Still, the work continues. These gentlemen are rerouting a rooftop drain towards the rear of the building. And this rather tall individual is installing framework for the service desk ceiling. Here we see the undergrounding of electrical lines for the rehoused parking lot lights. And the removal of the anchor base involved in that hit and run from August of the prior year. New material for half of the sales floor begins as more aluminum panels are installed on the front of the building. Winner's Circle gets showcased here in the front corner of the sales area as the last of the sidewalk concrete is being poured. April has arrived, and with it a hint of hope springs forth as the building is beginning to look less like a war-torn hellscape and more like a proper business. Tying it all together is the signature signage of modern Honda semblance. Maintaining that semblance requires that the next thing to be refreshed is the sign by the road.
Plastic balls from a copy my
New flooring, paint, lights, and furniture have reshaped the entire feel of the sales offices. The fields of parking have been tilled, and with the advent of May, a crop of concrete seeds should be seen sprouting soon. Fun fact. This machine weighs 27 tons, can mill up to 85 meters a minute, and costs upwards of $200,000. Something about cold rain on hot asphalt has a mesmerizing, ethereal appeal to it. Parking lot paint is drying, the owner installs a 24/7 drop box.
Many have tried, many have failed, struggle and strive, I still prevail, me and my comp ain't on the same boat. If they think they still on deck, it's cause my ship is sailed, Feel I'm chosen, determined, and I'm devoted. From lowest to the opponent, no one's no longer ignoring. I'm striving to be the dopest, reach heights that they never noticed existed. Destroying my competition is just opponents, unexpected go. Who they consider competition ain't a threat or close. Determined to make all the critiques that they project a joke. I became the perfect reminder how adversity makes a man, but prosperity makes a monster. There's no candy in my message, I won't sugarcoat it. I got no room for them coulda, woulda, shoulda moments. Dedicate my mind and focus, putting on my grind in motion, making sure my time to shine will be gold.
Honda of Fairfield has come a long way in 20 years, but while the building has changed, putting customers first has always been and always will be priority number one.
I got the energy to live, keep my legacy alive. I'm determined to make it. So even at my very end, know that I will never die. Show them all I'm the greatest. Keep on striving till I win. I'ma keep my head up high. I'm determined to make it. Do it all, thinking that I'll be the highest of the high. Mountaintop. I got the energy to